Bank accounts. Let's talk about the money.
Yeah. It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
I feel like what's his is mine and what's mine is mine. So, yeah.
Okay. What's going on? It's your boy Rick.
This is Deb.
And this is LMC Talk, where we talk about love, marriage, and of course everything can be discussed over a great cup of coffee. Now, today we're gonna start off with our tidbits. What's that?
Okay, so we'll be talking about finances, and today's tidbit is 75% of couples in the US share at least one bank account. The younger the couple, the less likely they are to share bank accounts, but they also see much higher divorce rates comparing to couples over 50. So the data overwhelmingly says yes, married couples should share bank accounts.
Bank accounts. Let's talk about the money. Okay.
Talk about the shmoney,
All about
baby.
Benjamins.
Benjamins is actually played out. It's shmoney. It's shmoney.
Money now?
Yeah.
I can't say Benjamins.
No, that's so. You're giving P Diddy. Yeah. No, none of that. Take that. No.
Taking that. Okay. All right. So
The question is, separate bank accounts or joint accounts when you're married? What's your view?
Okay.
We'll tell you ours.
All right. Now, first and foremost, I wanted us to go over a quick clip that I saw with
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Okay. Now, he mentioned some really cool points when it comes to just your finances and how you should be sharing accounts and everything else when it comes to just yourself and your spouse.
Every married couple should have 4 bank accounts.
Now, during this clip, he's basically saying that himself and his wife has 4 different accounts. One was for her. One was for him. Okay, that's just separate money.
That's recreational stuff. For recreational
For
stuff.
whatever she wants to do with her bank
her
account.
nails, whatever.
Exactly, and whatever I want to do with my account, it would be, just like that. Now, one account that just was a shared account for bills.
Right.
So everything that goes in this account is going to go towards the bills.
Right.
Okay, so nobody touches this account. And then there was another account for just savings. And of course, this is just for, the nest egg for whatever is coming up down the line. Okay. Now, I think that's a really cool way to do things. To be completely honest, I can tell you what we do. We kind of was really backwards on this because, of course, we started out really bad in this.
Really bad, really young.
We had accounts all over the place, and there's just whenever there was something to be paid. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, and the stats are accurate. When we were younger, we had our own bank accounts, so it was just like he's doing whatever he wants with his. I'm doing whatever I want with mine. It's my money. Oh, it's your money, and you can't tell me what to do, and you can't tell me what to do.
And then what would happen was when a bill came up, and if I felt like I was paying too many, I was like, okay, so I'm paying the light,
right.
and then my account is coming out with the rent too, right? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna pay the cable with my account too, and then all she did was, basically
buy grocery.
So I'm like, how are we sharing? This is not a shared thing. I'm doing everything. All right, okay. So we kind of came to some consensus after we saw a lot of people. Yeah, you're right. We
This
kind
comes
of just
with maturity.
Yes. And right now, as it stands, I believe we have two bank accounts that were shared. So
two joint accounts.
Two joint accounts. But we also have about 3 credit card accounts that's shared between us as well.
They're still joint, right?
They're still joint, but we do have accounts that we said, all right, this is the one that we're gonna take all the payments for our bills for. So we have one that's set for that. I believe one of those is the credit card accounts, I believe.
Right.
And everything just gets paid back in the
right
way. And then we have other ones that's set up for the rent and all that good stuff. But in all, we literally have all shared accounts.
All of our accounts are shared.
To be completely honest, we have about 5, but they're all
shared accounts now. So it does come with age, maturity, and realizing it's better this way. There's nothing to hide. If I need something, then I need it.
And I don't. To be completely honest, some of the the cards I don't really touch, I just say, hey, you just do whatever you want with that card, and whenever she wants something, I don't even know sometimes. Stuff just shows up from Amazon. I don't know. It just happens.
Y'all ain't laughing though.
Yeah.
It just
But I honestly, I've
magically.
gotten like better over the years. I'm really, really bad at spending. Like, I feel like if I want something, I should have it, and there's just no explanation in the world.
I'm so glad I'm not saying this, and she is.
There's just no explanation in the world that he could give me that would make me understand me not having it. I remember him telling me at one point, "You're not 5." It's like I have zero understanding if I need something.
This is
It's
incredible.
It's not even a
Are we
need,
getting-
it's
we're
a
getting this on
want.
tape, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm growing up. I'm a big girl now, you know. But after a while, you realize what's priority and what's not, and there are things that you can do without, and there's many purses and many shoes and many things that I've so wanted so bad, and they're so still sitting in the closet. So after a while, it's just, I don't know, that button that says purchase and it's shipped. It just gives you this high. I can't tell you, but you know, it's amazing. So I'm learning as I grow along. I don't have to get everything all the time, and it's okay, trust me. And you can also be a budget shopper. You know, you could look like you're balling. You know, you could it's easy to do. I know how to do those things.
Places like Amazon and what's the other one that the girls love again?
Fashion Nova.
Fashion Nova and all that stuff. I mean, you could literally look like you're still doing your thing.
If you know how to do it.
If you know how to do
because
it.
you could still, you know, have name brand stuff and still look rather cheap, because I've seen that too. So I think
You
it's,
can have name brand stuff and
yeah,
still look cheap.
absolutely. So it's really all about your style,
Yeah,
you know, as
she's
far
right.
as that portion goes. And then I even remember our bishop, big ups to Bishop Pelt.
Bishop Anthony T.
T.
Pelt.
Pelt Sr.
And
you
Lady
know?
Middleton Pelt.
Yes.
From our church.
But Bishop always reminds us as a church to always have $1,000. I think it was 500 at first, but he raised it to 1,000 because things have gotten more expensive, right? That you should always have $1,000 that you can put your hand on for emergency at any
particular
time.
second.
So that has nothing to do
yeah.
with you going out to dinner or going out to this place or doing
At least $1,000.
That's emergency.
In case anything
Right.
happens like that. The
Right.
car breaks down and you're stranded. Come on. There's got to be an amount that you save every time you make money. There got to be an amount that you save.
Agreed now.
Even if it's a small amount, you literally can say, we're going to put up $40 out of my paycheck and $40 out of your paycheck every single time we get paid, and you just make that rotate and you never touch that money. But if something comes up, you look in the account and this is the reason why I like 401ks and stuff of that nature, because it automatically does that stuff for you. Or what you can do as well is literally whenever you have a direct deposit from your job, you tell them, hey, I want 2 different accounts. I want, 90%.
This is the HR and him coming out. Go ahead, HR.
90%, it's true. 90% of I was in HR. It's another story. All right, so 90% of the finances go into this account, and 10% goes in this account. And every time you get paid, you don't even see that money. It literally just goes in your savings account, just 10% every single time. I remember years ago, I went back and I didn't check my 401k for quite some time, and I looked in it, and it was literally over $20,000. And I'm like, when did this happen? Like when I didn't even know how this happened, but it happened. So again, if you got to do that and just set it so that you don't have to see that money at all. Say you're getting $500 per week, and you said, all right, I'm only really getting $450 per week. You just think of it as that,
right?
And that $50 just keeps going into your account, and you don't even care about it until you look at it. So yeah, I think that's good.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
And one of the statistics shows that people who are married longer tend to share bank accounts a lot more, just like how we started off kind of bad. But they also say that these people last longer in their relationship as well.
Oh, one with joint accounts?
Because apparently you feel more like you're vested in the relationship when you have things like this established. Okay. And it's true. You know, you feel as though, because think about it, me and you having joint accounts and we doing separate things, and you're thinking like, is this person even serious?
Right.
About us? I mean, we don't even have a joint account. So
as you said that, I remember like in the younger part of our relationship, one thing why I know that we were on a good track is something that I could never comprehend, and you'll probably remember when we weren't married yet, but people would say, oh, my boyfriend, I borrowed $50 from my boyfriend and I have to give him back.
Like
I never
what?
understood that concept. I mean, I'm talking about you're in a relationship over 5 years. You borrowed.
And after 5 years of relationship, and you have to give them back.
I owe my boyfriend. I owe my husband.
What are you talking about?
I never understood that concept because I feel like what's his is mine and what's mine is mine. So yeah.
Okay. I believe her. That's exactly how it is, fellas. So. Make no mistake, okay?
But
you own nothing, all right? There's nothing that you have, okay? This house doesn't belong to us. It's hers. So what is the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is really you should have joint accounts if you're serious and you're in a serious relationship. Like I said, we started out bad where we didn't. And, you know, as we got older and more mature, you know, and I mean, more mature doesn't even necessarily mean being older. As you mature, then you realize that if you are in a serious relationship, it's good to have a joint account. I like the way Steve Harvey has it, and that's a good concept to follow. But joint accounts are important, and I feel we hold each other more accountable with joint accounts as opposed to separate accounts.
All right, so that's a great way to wrap it up, guys. So that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is LMC Talk, love, marriage, and of course, everything can be discussed over a great cup of coffee. Again, go to our website for merch, www.LoveMarriageCoffee.com, and check us out. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on that notification button to make sure you follow up on every time we have a new video out. So go ahead and follow us, okay? Thank you so much. Peace!
Y'all finished or y'all done?
This episode is brought to you by Life Boost Coffee, the healthiest, tastiest cup of coffee possible. Pesticide-free, low acid, and GMO-free. I know we need our Life Boost coffee to start our day. Go to the Life Boost link in description to receive 50% off your purchase.